that came on my shuffle today. I was going to listen to it, but I was listening to other shit.
You know, and because of Jurassic Express reuniting, it makes me wish I had have watched All Out.
I know. I
was like, damn.
I've still been wanting to go back. I want to watch the Tables and Tacks, of course, the women's. And there was another hardcore match because it's the ladder match. The ladder match I want to watch.
Yeah,
but it's AEW, so every match turns into a hardcore match somehow. So
yeah.
All right, so we are live and we are here to talk about WrestlePalooza, which, before we even talk about
twists and turns and surprises,
before we even talk about our thoughts on WrestlePalooza, let's talk about one of the news stories related to WrestlePalooza, and that is that ESPN, who recently spent like $5 billion to acquire the rights to air the WWE PLEs or pay-per-views, whatever you want to call them, gave its own shit a C for its debut, which,
outside of one match.
Outside of one match. But I don't know. I have some opinions on some other things, but I just think it's funny how it's like, I could understand if it was like later on in the year and they're like C, but like it's their first show. You figure they'd pad it a little bit and be like, oh yeah, fuck A-. Just because even if it was a shit show, they could A-. Welcome to ESPN, guys. But no,
this is what we expected.
They said fuck it, C.
Yeah. Wouldn't they call it like mediocre or something like that?
Yeah, and they were just like, C, fucking, I don't care if we gave you $5 billion. Fucking do it better.
Well, and I wonder if that's why we're getting AJ Styles and John Cena at Crown Jewel as kind of a make good for the WrestlePalooza debacle, because everybody's been wanting Cena versus Styles.
Yeah. Like I said, their matches are good. I don't know why everybody's clamoring for one last one, because
hey, I prefer that over Brock Lesnar. Fuck.
It's true. Especially after what we got.
Which apparently was a planned change, because that morning Cena was supposed to go, but Cena wants to make the up-and-comers, which Brock Lesnar is the same age as you. You were in the same training program. What up-and-comers? But then other reports say because Brock is going to be used more and Cena's retiring, that's why Brock won, which also doesn't make sense. The whole booking didn't make sense. Cena, this is my last SmackDown. The next week, where's John Cena? Well, you're saying that to R-Truth, and you sound like the dumb one.
I don't know how the up-and-coming reminded me of this news story, but once I say the name, you'll know what I'm talking about. But Gail Kim in the news. She is not happy with Rio's size, and B, she is not happy with the camera work of AEW. But somebody had a great counterpoint to what she said, and they're like, wasn't your biggest feud against Awesome Kong? And I'm like, that's a fucking fair point.
That's what she basically made her career on.
Yeah,
because both WWE runs were kind of like, besides the first one when she won the women's title, the first match, what did she do? And then the second run, all I remember about the second run is when she was competing with the Bellas for Daniel Bryan and then eliminating herself from the Battle Royal so she could get fired.
Yeah, she was like, fuck this noise, I'm out of here.
Going off script, just being like, peace.
But she practically made the Knockouts division over in
an Awesome Kong,
Yeah, and I'm just like, and you're saying that like you can't buy Rio beating Nyla Rose? I like Gail Kim, but I don't know about that one. Anyway, also in the news, Jasmine Nix has been nixed from NXT.
Good one.
Yeah. Just thought of that one. But yeah, she was written off of TV. We thought it was going to lead to like a new storyline, but no, it's actually leading to her fucking firing.
Well, she wasn't fired.
Well, yeah, I know.
So she
Go ahead.
She was presented a new contract offer. She didn't think it was substantial enough. So she said, I'm not signing.
But I'm just like, I mean, the NXT guys are like, what, pay like 50 to 70 grand a year?
Oh, I think it's more than that.
Is it?
I think it's a minimum of, I want to say, if you're on TV, you're at minimum like 175 to 200K.
I'm like, yes, sir.
Like, even, well, I mean, I can't imagine like Dark State.
What's she doing? Buying like a, what is she? Oh God, what's it? What's his name? Chester A. Bum? What? No, what's his fucking name from The Simpsons? Who's the fucking bum from The Simpsons who wanted to?
Oh, Chester J. Lampwick.
Lampwick, that's what. I knew it was Chester. What is she? What is she buying? Solid gold
Paint my chicken coop.
You know?
Paint my chicken coop. Make me.
Make me.
Oh man,
those blinches were terrible. Make me. Okay. All right, but yeah, that's what it kind of. I'm just like, what is she doing? Buying like solid gold toilets and shit? Like fucking, like how's 170? If that is the fucking quote, you know, let's say it's 175. If it is 100, what the fuck? Like,
especially when they would be paying for their own flights, accommodations, gear, all that other shit.
Yeah, that's true too, though.
So when you factor everything in, but at the same time, if you're making that much a year and you're smart with your money, she was there what, 3 years, 4 years? Yeah. So if you're smart, if you save, which, well, we know a lot of wrestlers aren't, though.
Yeah. But I mean, look at Chelsea Green. She buys like fucking 6 of every gear, and she's Matt Cardona.
I mean, he spends his money on action. Well, I collect.
That's true too. That's true too.
But he also produces action figures, so it's which means him on NXT. It's just like, this is the way Matt Cardona returns to WWE. He just shows up in the parking lot first, and then, oh, Vic Joseph, it's the complete Matt Cardona. It's like, you act like you've never seen him before.
I know all these TNA people who showed up, you know, fucking.
Most of them were NXT graduates.
Yeah, Ash by Elegance.
Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, Cedric Alexander.
Eric Young.
Steve Cutler. But, like, Eric Young, I don't count. He wasn't NXT.
No, you're right. He was TNA. Yeah. Same with Kaz. Like, Kaz was technically in WWE, but I don't count that. He's TNA to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't even count AEW with Kaz.
Yeah.
And it's weird to still see Kazarian and Eric Young, for example, because it's like, but you're TNA. Like, Eric Young's whole WWE run before, I was like, you're still like goofy EY. Like, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be over there. I don't know.
With the system, or doesn't he have a new group now?
He took over Josh Alexander's old group.
That's what it was.
Is what happened.
Like,
they turned on Alexander on his way out.
Anything else major in the news? If I had to read one more time on my Facebook feed today that Jasmine Nix, I could understand if it was like, you know, Charlotte Flair left WWE. Okay, plaster it all over my fucking Facebook feed, but it's Jasmine Nix, man.
And a lot of it's clickbaity titles too. They don't name it. It's like major WWE star. It's like, no.
I know, like I keep seeing shit. It's just like
she wasn't even. She was the third best in her own group.
YouTube actually got me. I saw a title and it was just like WWE introduces 2 new titles. I'm like, fuck. Now what? So I click it and it was fucking the WWE ID titles. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, 7 months ago.
Kylie Ray vacated the women's ID title because she's pregnant.
Hey, at least she's pregnant and not like I'm pissed off again.
Or hurt.
Yeah, you know. And I didn't know it was her second kid. Where did the first one show
up?
Yeah, it's her second kid.
Shit.
Yeah, I was just like, where's the first one come from? And everything. And also, finally, I guess in TNA Hall of Fame news, 3 inductees have been announced. One being Mickie James, which, okay. Mm-hmm. And then the other 2 being the Beautiful People, which I'm like, all right, so fuck Madison Rayne, right?
That's what I was thinking that earlier. I'm like, but what about Madison Rayne? But then you also got to consider, well, if you do that, Then do you put in Lacey Von Erich?
No,
too?
you don't put in Drunky Von Erich.
Well, then don't put in Madison Rain either.
Madison Rain did more for that group than Drunky Von Erich did.
Yeah, but like, I mean, realistically, it should just be Angelina Love and Velvet Sky.
I mean, I guess, but
I
think Madison should be included in that too, but not Lacey.
Maybe Madison because she's.
I mean, if you induct Demolition, are you gonna induct Crush?
Knowing WWE and the way they're doing things right now, maybe.
Probably. You know,
goofy fucks.
All right,
I'll get to you. See, you'll understand a bit how I feel about things at the moment.
All right, let's have some fun here. We're gonna play our usual games here. It came from eBay and 3-word.
I hope I can do at least a little better on It Came From eBay.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Damn.
Oh, I forgot to write down the price of this fucking one. Oh, I think I remember the price. Hold on, because I was actually shocked at the price. It was this. Okay. All right. So if you don't, for all 0 people watching right now, if you don't know what It Came From eBay is where I give Nick 3 unique items from eBay, and he has to figure out which one's the highest, the middlest, and the lowest. And
I do try my best.
He does. He tries his best. So, all right, your first 3 here. WWF Vintage Sheet Set. You're gonna get, I believe, if I read it correctly, it's the sheet, the fitted sheet, and a pillowcase. If I read that correctly, it's all still sealed in the package. Has the vintage WWF logo on it, and it features LOD on there.
Not even Hogan.
Not even Hogan.
Damn, I can't even make the. I'll keep you warm, brother.
Keep you warm, brother. Yeah.
I'll tuck you in, dude.
I'll tuck you in, dude. This next one, Razor Ramon 1990s vintage keychain. It's just a keychain. It's like the Razor, and it says Razor Ramon on there. Very simple. And finally, a 1985 lunchbox with thermos that features Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, and Rowdy Piper all on the box. I'll keep your lunch cool, brother.
Food goes in here, dude.
You poured a drink out of here, brother.
So highest to lowest. And this is hard, too, because it's all the same kind of... Fair enough. Okay.
Without revealing which one, when I saw one of these, I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Then I saw another one of these, and I was just like, well, all right.
And now I've got because I was just like, okay, so LOD both have passed. And then I'm like, wait a minute, all these guys have passed, so I can't even base this on that fact. Like,
every single one of these guys,
they're all dead.
Hawk, Animal, Razor, Andre,
they all dead.
Yep, he did.
And I don't think Paul Ellering would be on those sheets, so
he's not.
Okay, so then there we go. All right. Oh wow. Fuck. Does the lunchbox specify if it was used or not?
It did not. It did say it had the thermos and the instructions, whatever the fuck that meant.
Food goes in here. Soup goes in here.
Who goes in here? Just brother. Take off brother. Take off brother.
Yeah. That's even in the notes. Like, don't put brother in there. It's the intellectual here.
Yeah. No, we can't.
All right. I'm going to say the lunchbox, the sheet set, and the keychain.
There it is.
Yes. Finally.
You're not going to believe these fucking prices. I'm going to go in reverse order. Razor Ramon keychain is actually the cheapest, and I couldn't believe the price. Fucking keychain. $199 even.
It's not even a Labubu.
I don't give a fuck. It's a keychain.
Who the fuck is putting... Who is thinking, I've got this keychain of Razor Ramon. I'm going to charge $200 for it.
No. I want to see the opposite, and we're just like, man, I really need a fucking keychain. You know, it'd be really cool. Razer remote, fucking $199.
Hell yeah, that's a bargain.
Yeah, that's the side I want to see. You know, next up was the WWF Vintage Sheet Set featuring Legion of Doom at 200. And is that a 7 or a 2? I think it's a 2. $225. And get ready for this. I hope everybody's sitting down for this one. The 1985 WWF Lunchbox featuring Andre, Hogan, and Piper. And to be fair, it does feature like old school Andre, like just Trunks Andre, like Fro Andre.
Oh,
it does feature that. Oh, man. $368.65.
That's because Hogan only died 2 months ago.
I don't give a fuck. It's a lunchbox.
Yeah, Batista might pay it though. He collects those things.
Yeah, but he collects the metal ones.
Oh yes, you're right.
Plastic.
Yeah, good call.
Oh fuck! Did I? 1, 2, 3. Damn it! I didn't get a third item for the third round. Shit. All right, we'll just do it with the 2. All right, fuck it.
Oh,
all right, your next 3. Yeah, there you go. Your next 3 are going to be all right. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I got it. I'm miscounting. My bad.
Oh, all right.
Oh, and damn it! I messed up. Actually, that lunchbox is not $368.65. I fucked up.
Oh.
That lunchbox is actually the price of $670.45. I actually read off one of the prices for one of our next 3 items. So, my bad. Yeah, $670.45 is the price of the lunchbox.
Whoa!
Yeah, my mistake.
What, it was instructions printed in gold? Like,
yeah, I forgot. I was reading ahead. That's why I was like, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough items here. What the fuck? But that's why. So you have the price of this item, so that might help you a little bit here, which is $368.65. It is a WCW NWO World Tour N64 video game, mint in box, but it is actually the European release, like the PAL region, as they call it. Next up, this was just fucking bizarre. I even read what you do with it, and I still don't understand what the fuck to do with it.
Hold that thought though. So that $368.65 is the price of that video game?
Yes.
Is it graded?
No.
That's absurd. All right.
Okay. This one is a WCW Hulk Hogan balloon action figure. Now, this thing is like a Hulk Hogan, and it's like a little ball, and then you from what I read, you blow up a balloon, add a little water to it, and fucking I still didn't understand it. But it's Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It's still in the package.
I expand, brother.
Yeah, I don't even know if it does that. You know, like, and finally, the 1996 WCW Hog Wild, not Road Wild, Hog Wild blue jean vest that features the WCW Hog Wild logo on the back. Remember, Hog Wild was only 1 year because they had copyright issues. So,
was that at Sturgis too?
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
indeed.
Oh boy.
Question is that 368? Is that going to help you or hinder you though?
I'm kind of the amount of Pawn Stars I have watched and the amount of different things I have watched about things graded and collections and shit like that.
I tend to stay away from graded shit because I think that market is stupid. But
it is, but there are a lot of other markets that are stupid too. If you think about it. And plus, anything is worth as much as someone wants to pay for it. Like, you can put a value on something. It doesn't mean, if it's mint in box, does it have like plastic wrap still on?
No, it is not sealed. It's just mint in box.
Okay. Interesting. Fuck. And see, the Hogan thing, depending on when it was first posted, if it was within the past 2 months, then it's inflated because he's dead.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I went and read the back of it, and it told you how to. And I was like, "I still don't understand what the fuck this is."
Well, I mean, that was WCW in 2000.
Yeah,
For
they were
most
trying.
people, don't
Yeah,
understand what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, more so Jim Herd era. They don't understand what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, but they didn't have weird ass merchandise. I think the weird merchandise they had was maybe like comic books.
Oh, that's not even weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Comic books have always been fucking popular. It's okay. That seems really high for me. Damn it.
I like how each week you've just gotten like more thinking and thinking.
Thinking. Thinking.
Oh yeah, stay tuned. Pretty soon, Kenan Thompson playing Macho Man coming soon.
You know, I see. I was thinking about who could play Macho Man, and I saw people commenting about it. If Dan Soder was more of an actor as opposed to a comedian, he'd be perfect because he has the voice down fucking pat. It's just the or do Black Jay Lethal. See what he's doing. Oh yeah,
Lose a couple pounds, Will Sasso.
A couple pounds.
Well, you know what I mean,
dude. That guy's portly. He could I don't see him getting in peak shape for. Well, although if he was playing, although I don't know if he would do it. Because of the love he has for Randy Savage, I don't know if he would do it. I also don't know him personally, but it seems like he's not, because he didn't want to meet Jesse Ventura because he felt like it was just going to ruin the mystique and things, and then he meets him anyway because Van Vliet was like, "Oh, I got Cross here, so hi, how you doing? Yeah, how am I?" Okay, you know what? Fuck it, we'll go the video game, the Hog Wild Vest, and the balloon thing.
There it is.
2 for 2, baby.
2. Yeah, the video game, of course, $368.65. The vest, $180.
Gross.
Well, I mean, it was a one-time event.
Does it have sweat stains?
I don't know. I didn't dig that hard at it.
You get
and yes, the WCW Hulk Hogan balloon action figure, $174.10. You know. All right, and the final round,
here, dude. Water goes in here, brother.
I think. All right, the final round here. All right, first up, I don't know. Just lately, I've just been finding a lot of Hulk Hogan products. I guess because he's dead. But 1990 Hulk Hogan Python Power bandana. It's just a Hulk Hogan bandana that you would probably buy, and it says Python Power on there. The TNA Hulkamania ring that comes with a Hogan and Sting figure.
I didn't know they made that.
Mm-hmm. And TNA James Mitchell action figure with Kane still in the package. You're muted. I can't hear you. I'm deaf. I've been physically abused in the ear. No. I can't hear. There we go.
Now, okay. Perfect. Hulkamania ring, and then James Mitchell inbox. Wow, they made a James Mitchell action figure?
I was shocked too.
Doesn't even come with cocaine.
Nope.
That screwed NWA out of a TV deal. Good job, Billy Corgan. Good thing you got that Smashing Pumpkins money.
Yep. What's your order again?
Oh, I don't have one yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said them all. I'm sorry.
No. I was just, if I did say them all, it was because I was kind of recapping.
Okay.
Let's see.
We got the Python Power bandana, the Hulkamania ring, TNA Hulkamania ring with Sting and, but it's still in the box too, by the way. I could mention that. And the TNA James Mitchell action figure is still in the box with Kane. I should note a walking Kane, not Kane from WWE.
Well, that'd be weird.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Not Abyss or Elvis, Judas Macias or whoever, but Kane. That collaboration started early.
Yeah.
Or it was just somebody being like, I don't want this Kane figure anymore, so I'll just return this to Walmart.
We'll just fucking put it in here.
I once saw a Dudley Boys pack that had Booker T in place of Devon.
I think mine was fucking Triple H repacked with Rikishi.
That's not even close.
I know.
I mean, at least I get what they were going for with Booker T and Devon.
They're like, black is black, fuck it.
I forget. I think there was somebody in place of Bubba, too. I was just like, well, I mean, I guess. Might have been Bradshaw, maybe, or I don't know. It was something ridiculous. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Is there any, like, condition issues with the Python Power bandana?
Yeah, it looked like a bandana to me.
It didn't look, like, discolored or anything, or... Okay.
Look like good old red and orange that we know and love.
Python Power, dude. Okay, You know what? I'm sure I'm wrong. I'm going to say the James Mitchell action figure, the Python Power bandana, and then the ring. Okay.
You missed this one, but believe it or not, coming in at the highest is the Python Power bandana. Coming in at the price, again, I hope you fuckers are sitting down, $2,999 is the asking price for that. But it gets better because the TNA Hulkamania ring with Sting and Hulk Hogan action figures, not signed or anything like that.
Not even by Tully Blanchard.
I thought it was signed. That's why I was just like, this is what I got to be missing. It's signed, right? And I looked at it. It's not signed. It's just a TNA Hulkamania ring with Hogan and Sting figures, $2,500.
What?
Gets even better. And finally, the TNA James Mitchell action figure with Kane, still in the package, $800.
Whatever drugs they're on, I want some. Because damn, man. I mean, I smoked some strong fucking pot, but like that stuff sounds fucking amazing. Wow.
Listen, I like James Mitchell. I think he's a cool guy, but there is no way in hell.
I wouldn't even pay that for it signed.
I wouldn't even pay $80 for it signed.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Let's be fair. I wouldn't pay $8 for it signed. It's James Mitchell.
Well, $8 for it signed. I think I'd be in.
Okay, Dan. That's. I can't imagine he would charge only $8 to sign something, though.
Come on, I got a James Oprah signed figure. Come on.
Well, I mean, how much does that cost you?
$25.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey, shit. He was pretty popular there for a bit.
Yeah. All right. That was it. Came from eBay. Now we're going to move into the three. Hey, Jax. It's wrestling tonight, just so you know. We are going to move into the 3-word dance, the staple here on three-way dance. It's where we give each other 3 words that relate to a wrestler, and we got to see if we can make the connection. And thankfully, without Shelby here anymore, we don't fuck with each other anymore. We kind of fuck with each other, but like we actually use real words now.
Yeah, we're not going like Rainbow.
Yeah.
Dan John.
Yeah, we're not like Rainbow Connection Ovulate. We're like RKO.
Connection's about, yeah, you get what you.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so your first one here This one you might have. This one I think I made it too easy, or you might have to think a little. I don't know yet. But your first three are bag, jack, anvil.
Bag, jack, anvil. Well, I mean, it's not Jim Neidhart because that would be ridiculous. Bag, jack, anvil. Bag, jack, anvil. Mickey James?
No.
I just thought of the hefty bag.
Hey, Richard.
Wouldn't be Jake Roberts because he did that recently. Bag, jack, anvil. Mick Foley?
No.
Hint.
Would it help if I said blackjack?
Bradshaw.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, you said it because I didn't know I did it recently. It is Jake Roberts.
Oh, okay.
I did a Jake Roberts recently?
I swear he did. I think he did, yeah.
He did. Okay, bag because he carried the bag of snake. Jack, blackjack. I got two of those too. With Anvil, he teamed with Anvil at Legends or Heroes, whatever.
Yeah, oof.
Yeah.
We still don't know why Lou Albano was named commissioner of Heroes of Wrestling.
I'm still waiting for episode 2.
That too. I mean, and hopefully they got a better announcer than fucking Rosenblum.
God, I don't even remember. I never reviewed that show, but I don't remember watching it.
It's so bad, man. Like, oh, so bad.
It was.
Okay. Now, I think this is this is pretty much a gimme, but maybe not.
I don't know. We'll see.
Lanyard, hat, suit.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Because the ECW lanyard.
I was just like, all right, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to save that one for last because I think that one's going to be a stumper right there. So I'm going to go with this one. All right, your next one. Double arm cushion. Double arm cushion.
Chris Jericho.
No. Strangely in the ballpark, though. That'll make sense later.
Cushion. Double arm. Dean Malenko?
No. I will say, you're close with Jericho, but it's not somebody related to Jericho. Let's put it like that.
Ooh.
It'll make sense.
That could mean anything. That could mean AEW, Jericho. That could mean WCW. That could mean Japan, ECW, WWF, WWE.
Could mean a lot of things.
It's basically anybody over the past 40 years. Double arm cushion. Okay. Jake Hager.
No.
Oh, you're not. So it wouldn't be directly. Okay. So that rules out anybody that's in a group with him in AEW because if they're that close, it's not strangely in the ballpark then. So it rules out. Oh, yeah, it rules out a lot actually.
Mm-hmm.
Double arm cushion. Mark Briscoe?
No. Sure, Richard. And he can choose to take your guess or not.
I didn't see it.
No, he hadn't guessed it. He was asking if they're allowed to guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A double arm cushion.
Taz?
No.
Kurt Angle.
No.
Hint.
Your hint being, this person only appeared at 3 WrestleManias. I know I'm wrong, but I'll take a stab at HBK. Not HBK. This person appeared at a single-digit WrestleMania and 2 double-digit WrestleManias.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
No.
And that wouldn't fit because...
Well, he did appear at 25.
25.
And 7.
And 1.
Yeah, technically, yeah. But this person, I'm pretty sure, only appeared at that one, and technically that one. If I'm not mistaken.
And they're in Chris Jericho's orbit somehow.
Yes.
But a single-digit WrestleMania, that would mean... Oh, hell. That's tough.
Ricky Steamboat.
Double arm cushion. Is it Ricky Steamboat?
No.
Okay.
Damn, I thought the other one I had was going to be the Stumper. Sure.
Terry Funk.
No.
Dory Funk.
No. Dory Funk was at a WrestleMania?
Was he not in like a battle royal at some point?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I just, you know how I like to spout off. Might as well have got, it's not Flash Funk, so I won't even bother. But, wow. One single digit WrestleMania and 2 double digit. Roddy Piper.
No.
Well, that wouldn't make sense either because was it more than one single digit?
Ooh, Bundy's a good guess, but it's not Bundy. It's a good guess, though, because he was at 2, 11, and I think that's it, though.
It's the Chris Jericho's orbit thing that's really got me fucked up.
Once you hear the answer, you're going to be like, oh, son of a bitch.
Owen Hart.
No.
I'm not going to get there.
Right. Doink the Clown.
Of course. Because Jericho played Doink the Clown.
There you go. Double
So
because I'm seeing double. Arm because he hit Crush with the arm, and Cushion, his finishing move was the whoopee cushion.
And then the WrestleManias, he would have been at 17.
17, 10, and 9.
Yep. That adds up. Damn.
I thought you'd get there a lot quicker.
Again,
Then your first guess was Jericho. I was like, damn, he's in the fucking realm there. You know?
But I mean, if we think about it, there's Steve Lombardi, Matt Bourne, Jericho, fucking.
Well, yeah, but
Nick Dinsmore was under Doink. Like, wow. Okay. Next 3 words: King, Generation, Chief.
Chief?
Yeah.
Is it Tatanka?
Nope.
Okay. Chief. Generation. King. King, Generation, Chief. Generation. Oh, wait. Sergeant Slaughter.
No. When you said, oh, wait, I was like, oh, I think he might be there.
I was thinking...
I thought this was actually going to be an easy one, to tell you the truth. But
King... Baron Corbin?
Nope.
Val Venus.
Nope.
I was thinking Chief Morley.
Chief Morley.
Yeah.
And Lance Storm.
Yeah. Generation. I feel like I'm there, and like I just can't fucking find it.
You're gonna be pissed once you figure it out.
Probably. Give me a hint.
Water.
Is it Triple H?
It's Triple H.
Ah, fuck.
The King of Kings, D-Generation X, Chief Operating Officer, and then, of course, the Water.
All right, have fun with this one. If you get this one right away, I'll be shocked. Your 3 words are... It must be Triple H. Yeah, it was Triple H. Yeah. Toxic tournament job.
Mandy Rose.
No.
Damn. Tekla.
No.
Because the toxic spider thing. Yeah. Toxic job tournament. Maven.
No.
Ryback.
No.
Matt Riddle.
No.
Alberto Del Rio.
No.
I'm just thinking of CM Punk.
No.
Damn. I thought maybe that. I don't know. Shit. I've been thinking of all the toxic workers. Tessa Blanchard.
No.
No.
Why'd you have to go there? Words hurt.
Sorry. Actually, it was nice to see Alicia Fox back on NXT last night as Victoria Crawford. I was like, oh, hey. Great. Yeah. She's looking good, too.
Toxic tournament job.
Hint.
Oh, God, fuck. Your hint being light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight. Toxic tournament job.
I was gonna make that one of the words at first, but then I was like, I think I'm giving it away if I do that. So I was like, I'll make it the hint.
Toxic.
No, not Trish Stratus.
Job. Light heavyweight. We're trying to run through the names of. Is it the Great Muta?
Nope.
Trying to think of light heavyweights that are have poison related stuff.
You might not know about this gimmick then.
I might not.
Yeah, probably. So
I've got no, I can't. I don't think I'll get there with that thing.
Dwayne Gill.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Job Squad. He was in the Deadly Games tournament.
Okay.
If you remember, there was like a one night only for Toxic Turtles. He was one of the Toxic Turtles.
See, I've heard about the Toxic Turtles before, and because of the TMNT stuff, and they didn't the copyright shit. Yeah. And I've read. See, yeah. Okay. All right.
And light heavyweight, he was light heavyweight champion.
Goldberg. Too bad we never got Goldberg versus Goldberg, man.
Well, we did have Goldberg in a segment with him and spear him.
I suppose, yeah, that's true. Good call. All right. Okay. Last 3 words.
I was about to say, sound it out. There you go.
Feet. Yellow. Punt.
Snitsky.
Damn. See, I had the last word as baby, and I was like, that's too obvious.
Well, yellow and feet. I was like, it's Snitsky. And then you threw on punt. I was like, okay, there it is.
Yeah, because the yellow teeth, and he likes feet, and then punts the baby. He punted a baby again recently.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, but it got good air too, and the one that caught that baby doll was like, hell yeah, man! They're probably getting that signed. And actually, to get a signed baby doll by Snitsky, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time. That's all that he was known for, basically.
It wasn't my fault. All right, so those were the games we like to play here. So now we're going to move on to the meat of our show here, which is our review of the first ever ESPN shown, American, because Richard here, he's from England. So the first ever ESPN American shown PLE WrestlePalooza, which oh boy.
Side note: I'm going to England again soon for the month of November.
Oh, there we go.
But
Oh,
I will be able to do War Games though, because I'm coming back the day after War Games, so I'll be able to watch War Games and be in for the podcast.
Cool.
We're all good.
They have a new signature now, a new Then Now Forever, which all right, I was like,
I didn't really like that one. I liked the other one.
I'm like, why are we already changing it? We just changed it like what, when Vince left?
And there's hardly any Cody in that one, which I kind of thought, interesting.
They opened the show with that great video package, the ESPN meets wrestling type of thing, and they showed Vince. I was kind of shocked on that. They showed the crossover between sports stars and WWE.
Mm-hmm.
They showed Rodman, and I just wrote down here, fucking, you can have your LeBron and your fucking Jordans. There'll never be a Rodman. I'm sorry. I think this is the first ever video package that ever got pyro. And I mean like a fuck ton of pyro.
And the pyro was in tune with the video package too. It's like they put more work into the video package and the intro than the rest of the show.
Yeah, they really wanted that video package to be nice.
They were trying to really sell it for the people in the crowd and at home. Because, like, damn.
So, and then we opened with Brock and Cena, which I'm just like, why? And then the match happened. I was like, that's why.
Well, but I'll say this. The mixed tag match should have been the main event.
I can see your logic in that.
Now, granted, I will get to what I think about the match, but considering the build, that match was the most soundly booked match other than the tag match of the whole card. Because with Brock and Cena, we got the match we got. The intro, Heyman coming out, wonderful. That was top notch. Excellent. That whole intro, it was like that great.
With all the promos and video packages they did, I had a clock on it. It took them 13 minutes to get to the match and 21 minutes before the bell rang for the first match. So fun fact. I wrote, again, I'm high. Again, writing this. So I build anticipation. Come the fuck on. I don't know why I wrote that. Oh, yeah. Why are we doing the special championship intros for fucking Lesnar and Cena? What the fuck?
I think it was to try. It's kind of like UFC events when they used to do the main event first or like halfway through, and then you'd have a couple like shitty lowbrow fights after to emphasize the big fight feel, even though, like the sign in the crowd said, he shouldn't be here, and we all know why.
I wrote that down here. He shouldn't be here, and we all know why. I just wrote that down. That was my last note I wrote on the match. Great intro from Paul. I wrote that. 21 minutes for the bell rang. I wrote Irish Whip. Looked rough. I forgot who did it. Somebody did an Irish Whip.
I almost wrote, or did I write it? I almost wrote, well, looks like Brock's on the juice again.
And the funniest goddamn thing I heard all fucking night, I was literally laughing about it for like probably an hour and a half throughout the night, maybe because I'm high or maybe because side note, I carry around like one of these now in my back pocket in case like something happened at work and I kind of want to regale it later. I write down a little note, or if I'm like, oh, that's a good idea for something, I write it down. So I wrote it down in my fucking notebook because it made me fucking laugh so hard. But Pat McAfee, who made his return on this show, was on commentary. And I think Michael Cole or fucking Wade Barrett, one of the two, asked Pat McAfee, Pat, what would you do if you were in the ring with Brock Lesnar? And just
get out.
No, very softly was just like, his quote was, oh, I would just jump out. It was the way he delivered it was just, it cracked me the fuck up. I was laughing for like 5 fucking minutes, man.
That's another thing. Pat was really kind of odd on this show. He wasn't getting nearly as hyped.
He only got hyped really for like the Usos when they came out.
And drinking beer.
You know, he was yeeting and
Well, he
everything.
actually had the beer right before the yeeting, and then he just went down.
But I would jump out. Like, that was like the funniest goddamn thing. Like an hour and a half later into the show, I'm just like, fucking, I would jump out. Like, I was like, I'm gonna use that somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna fucking use it, but I'm gonna fucking use it.
Who wrote? Barrett said something during, I think it was it was the women's match. We'll get to that. The Barrett line I thought was fantastic.
It was, I could, every time I tried to move on and keep watching the match, I was like, I would jump out. Not like his usual pat enthusiasm. Like, oh, let me tell you, if I was in there with Lesnar, I would duck and hug. No, just, I would jump out. Yeah, it was the funniest goddamn thing I heard all night, man. I swear. And then people were getting all hype when fucking John Cena hit him with the 3 AAs. I'm like, y'all really think that's 3, don't you? You know, I was like, I knew he was kicking out. And then that's when I noticed he shouldn't be here, and we all know why sign.
And there was another sign with Brock getting peed on.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It was during the post thing. It's like, you know that meme of the kid with the hair?
Oh, that! Oh, I did see that.
And that's Brock's face over here.
I did have this at a 2-star, but really thinking about it now that I'm sober, I hate this match even more, so I gave it 1.
Yeah, see, I had it at 2 stars, and right next to it I have fuck that. I'm delegated for downgrading to 1. That match was shit.
Yeah,
there was no need for it to begin with. And then that's what we got, and you're trying to make people believe that it's because Cena wants to put over the up-and-comers and the ones they're going to use. Get fucked.
Man, if it was something like their Extreme Rules match they had, I'd be like, all right, I can roll with this. But then the whole night would have probably been a hardcore match, except for Io and Stephanie and the mixed tag, I guess. Well, no, they had a table spot there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For Brock Lesnar coming back after the fucking lawsuit and everything, and WWE welcoming him back, and some of the fans welcoming him back, I was like, this is the best you could do with these two.
And the guy's jacked to the gills to the point where it's no way he's not on the juice again. There's no way.
Well, I don't know. He's probably getting older. He's probably muscles mixing with beer.
That's the biggest that man has ever been at 48 years old. There is no way.
That's something I wanted to mention. Plants.
Duh.
Plants.
Duh.
You know, there's no way they were really fucking crying. What's up, Herbie?
That one kid from Wales or whatever was there too. If you noticed in the entryway, he was right off to the side.
Oh, the Brussels kid?
Yeah, the Brussels kid. He was desperately trying to get Cena to acknowledge him. He was sitting right there. I swear it was him.
He's like, I am done with you, kid.
And Cena's like, I got all these others I got to worry about.
I know, right? He's like,
damn.
Now, ESPN, I upgraded my Disney Plus package so that I could watch it still. I thought I bought the no ads package, but then we cut to a 3-minute commercial break, which I'm figuring that shit out. But then here's the thing. Here's the thing. We come back from the 3-minute commercial break, which
more commercials.
Yes. We come back and I'm watching ads for Riyadh season and the next WWE pay-per-view and the fucking. I'm like, what was the point of the commercial break then? If I got to come back and watch more fucking ads.
This is what they force people to pay $30 a month for.
And I'm supposed to be on ad-free.
And meanwhile, we got Stephanie McMahon hyping up Surfshark. And Vince McMahon tweeted, anybody know how I can use a VPN? The day of WrestlePalooza, he tweeted something about, I gotta get some sleep, but can anybody help me use a VPN? And it's like, even Vince is like, fuck that shit.
If you don't know, like, Nick messaged me the day of the show. He's like, here's how you can watch WrestlePalooza. I was like, oh, I didn't tell you. I upgraded. He's like,
yeah, see.
Oh, okay.
And if you did tell me, I completely forgot, man. Because
I may have forgot. I don't know. But, like, he was like, here's how you can watch. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I upgraded.
Yeah, because Fightful had posted, like, hey, here's how you can watch on our VPN. And I'm like, wow, good for them giving out their VPN. Like,
it was free?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, good for
because for them to give the code for their VPN, I
thought it was like, you know how it's like, hey, come on over, use code Fightful and sign up. I thought that's what it was.
Oh, maybe it was. I don't know. But the way it read when I sent that, it was like, this must be free, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Apparently Herbie watched it free on Twitch, which I didn't know you could do that, but all right. All right, so next up we had the Usos taking on the Brawnies, which I thought of a great fucking idea during this match. Did I write it down? Oh, I did write it down. Why don't we bring back Braun Strowman?
I was gonna say, like, bring back Braun Strowman, have a trifecta. This is Braun and Bronson and Braun.
Braun and Braun. Man, just put them all together, man.
Braun. This is Braun and my brother Braun and my other brother Braun.
And I may have said this on like previous podcasts before, and like I kind of went into a tirade on it on the live 8 o'clock, and I kind of went into a tirade on it. But like I will say, like when Jey Uso became a single star, I'll be honest, I didn't think it was gonna work. Prove me wrong. The yeet thing, like that, I'm not surprised one bit got fucking over. But the thing that surprised me the most I got over is the fucking hand motion.
Yeah.
Like when he started doing that, I was like, there's no way in fucking hell that's ever gonna fucking work. But prove me fucking wrong. I'm surprised that fucking got over so well.
I will say though, this match to me kind of exposed why Jimmy and Jay shouldn't have ever been broken up to begin with. Because arguably they need each other in ring. Jay as singles has gotten over because of the gimmick, not because of his in-ring. Jimmy, a little bit better in-ring than Jay, but he's not over on a gimmick level. It's the family connection level. I just think that if there's no plans for Jay to have, even if there are plans for Jay to have the title again, put him back with Jimmy full time. The Raw Tag Division needs it.
Well, I think putting Jay with Jimmy would benefit Jimmy more than it would ever benefit Jay.
It definitely would benefit Jimmy more than Jay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the main event is cluttered right now, and the tag division needs a boost. They got to stop this shit with Penta and the War Raiders. Just move Phoenix over to Raw. He's doing nothing on SmackDown, especially now that Andrade's gone. So you move Phoenix over to Raw. You have a day where the War Raiders are like, look,
because
we gotta go after like the Judgment Day. You're on your own.
If I see one more fucking like Penta and like, oh, I'm coming for that Intercontinental title, I'll fucking shoot him. Because the next time you say you're going for that Intercontinental title, you better be fucking in a match for it.
See, and especially too, because that kind of says, okay, so Rusev's not going to beat Dom. And if they're already considering Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena as one of Cena's last matches, that's got to be for the IC title. It's got to be. You're not going to pull it off, Dominic Mysterio, just to have a match with John Cena, the one belt he's never won.
I could see him winning the Intercontinental title and retiring as champion, having a tournament.
I would rather see John Cena win the Intercontinental title and then drop it to, let's say, Gunther or Jacob Fatu or Braun Breaker or somebody.
But if they're discussing Dominic as Cena's last match, then he can't come back and drop it. He'd have to retire.
Yeah,
he'd have to drop it and retire.
It would basically be like Sting's retirement match. He wins.
I don't think and even if we go with your theory of dropping it somebody, I don't think we could drop it to Gunther. He's too far ahead of that now.
I'm not so sure about that. And the reason why I say is because Gunther has the longest reign. And the whole gimmick is the prestige and the mat is sacred type deal. And we have to make the Intercontinental Championship mean something and make it sacred again. Now that I've retired Bill Goldberg and retired John Cena, it is time to make this belt mean something again.
But a lot of people have tried to, like, I'm going to make this mean something gimmick.
True, yeah.
You know? What else did I write here? Oh, yeah, I do like that diving shoulder tackle that Braun does on the outside where he just leaps like 27 feet in the air and does it. Oh, you know what? I skipped over this note. You know, when Bronson Reed first did his first run in NXT, you know, I might be in the minority here, but, you know, I kind of prefer him as a face.
He's the lovable big dude that can actually cut a promo.
Yeah.
You can get invested in him. And I think as a heel, it's like, I get it, but I want to be able to cheer for this guy. It's like Jacob Fatu. When he was a heel, it's like, you know, I get it. But like, this guy's fucking dope. Where's Jacob Fatu? We'll get to that with what's up my ass. Well, that's part of it.
And I did like the LA Knight chair thing. Like, no, you're not using that. Then Jimmy's holding it, and he's just like,
he just turns around.
He's like, good dive by Jay. I did like the dive there. Once they were chanting "We want tables," I knew Reed was gonna do it. I was like, I know Reed's gonna pull that table out and push her right back in, which was great. Mm-hmm. It's a small little spot that I like when the heel pulls the table out. Like, yeah. Back in. You know, I love that.
There you go.
Spot.
No.
Good save from Reed because I thought it was over. Jimmy with a fucking sweet swanton. I thought this match was a great time. I had fun with it. You probably hated it, considering your thoughts on WrestlePalooza already. But I had a great time with this match. I gave it a 4.25 stars.
I gave it 3 stars. It didn't need the I get what they were going for with LA Knight's like, oh, I don't really give a shit, like, do whatever you want. But it was kind of like putting a hat on a hat. The point of the match was the Usos reunited to take on the Vision. You didn't need to add LA Knight in there and add all the weapons.
Maybe I can see your point with the weapons. Maybe it didn't need weapons. Were they fun? Yes. Were they needed? No. But I think the LA Knight thing, I wouldn't say needed, you know, but I think it needed to be there.
Fair. I give it 3 because it just seemed like it should have been for the World Tag Team titles. First of all, it would have meant that much more.
See, but here's the thing: like, they keep pushing, you know, the modern day Steiner brothers, as it looks like, as a team. But like, I don't think they need the tag titles.
I'm not saying they need them.
I don't think the Usos need them either.
The tag division on Raw needs either the Vision or the Usos to have the titles right now.
I respectfully disagree.
Or else the Lucha Brothers, because otherwise you've got the New Day, which the Creeds, where are they? The War Raiders, which we were there.
We tried it. Yeah.
We tried it. The LWO is primarily AAA now.
Yeah.
Otis is MIA. So is Tozawa, I guess. So
I know that group has just been dwindling to we. It was Otis, Tozawa, Natalya, and fucking Maxine. Then it was Tozawa, Natalya, Maxine. Now it's just fucking Maxine. You know?
I feel like there was something missing overall from this. That's why I only gave it 3. I probably would have rated it higher, but something didn't fit.
I had fun with it.
Maybe it was the stink of Cena versus Lesnar on it. I don't fucking know.
Do you watch now? Like me, do you watch these shows high?
So my primary use of pod is for pain management because I still have chronic pain as a result of. But I do enjoy my red wine, so I might have been a little bit intoxicated enjoying this show. And
so you're a little tipsy enjoying it. Okay. Because plus I got to look at these a little differently now because like I'm actually paying for the fucking upgrade. So like it's not like Peacock where like my sister was paying the Peacock bill and I could be like, Fuck this show. 0 stars. But now I got to be like, all right, I really got to fucking pay attention to this shit.
Mm-hmm. Because you're paying, you're paying
exactly,
for it.
Because I'm paying for the upgrade and shit. So. All right, next up is the match that people on this fucking show are talking about, and it is Io Sky taking on Stephanie Becerra. And the first question I have on this is fucking Pat McAfee being held hostage?
Yeah, by that match, he was just like,
Pat, we're lucky that you're joining us. Well, it's a pleasure to be here in Indianapolis with everybody.
Like, I'm wanting to be anywhere but.
I know, right? I'm like, damn, who's shitting your fucking cereal, Pat? You know, like fucking. What is this? Oh, I've said it once, I'll say it again, but I love that Alicia leaves in that pause for the one fall. I love that she does that.
Yeah.
You know, when other people
let the crowd do it, yeah.
Yeah, other people used to not let that breathe. You know, this match is scheduled for one fall, and as we're saying, one fall, like it is for the, you know, people are like, what the fuck? Yeah. What is it? Oh yeah, great butterfly backbreaker. I think who did that? Io. Yeah, Io did that.
Yeah.
Great dive by Io. This is another one. This is like the women's intercontinental title matches they had with Becky and Lyra. Were like, this crowd ain't standing for shit.
No,
they were cheering, but they weren't
standing for shit. Yeah, well, something about Kara's dad, I think, was, but that was about it.
That was about it. Yeah. Great crossbody by Steph. Great selling the German by Io. The crowd is. What is this? The crowd is cheaping. What the fuck did I write here? Oh, the crowd is cheering but not standing.
Okay.
The Great Rana by Io, Spanish Fly and cover. I gave it 4. Here's why. I know people are like 5 out of 5, best match on the card. Here's why I gave it 4, because I think the bigger money match going into Crown Jewel would have been Io versus Rhea. With holy shit, we know Rhea's never beaten Io. We're going to fucking Australia. Rhea versus Io for the title in Australia, and Rhea finally beats Io in Australia. You'd be printing fucking money.
You know, I thought about that, but then at the same time, the last Australia event, they did Rhea and Nia and the whole home country, like hometown big deal thing. I don't think they need to do it again.
Yeah, but this time she's chasing. She was champion when she went in last time.
So you would have had Io beat Stephanie then.
Everybody and her fucking brother knew that fucking Nia was gonna lose.
Yeah. So you would have had Io beat Stephanie then.
Exactly. Not to say that I don't like Stephanie. Stephanie did a fantastic job here.
I will say I gave this 5. This match was fucking terrific.
Oh, it was great.
When Wade said after Stephanie finally got the Devil's Kiss. After Stephanie finally hit Devil's Kiss, Wade was like, I'd love to smooch with the devil. I was like, oh, man. And Michael Cole was just like, and even Pat McAfee, they were like, Wade, there's families watching.
No, he's like, fuck, I'm already not in the mood for shit.
He was like Booker T.
Pat was like, I'm already not in the mood for bullshit. Could you not?
I will say, though, given the development with Asuka, and given how they've been building that, I would have given it to Io, not for Io versus Rhea, but for Io versus Asuka. I think there could be there's a little bit more wiggle room before they give it to Stephanie. Not that she didn't deserve it now. I just thought they had a little bit more room.
Well, like, other than like the last few weeks, whenever we see Rhea and Io backstage, Io is just like, remember, you never beat me.
That's true.
You know, and fucks off. So, like, if Io would have won, then it's just like, Rhea's like, remember, I'm coming for that. And she's like, I'll see you in Australia.
I'll see you in Perth.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like, I'll see you there. And then it's like Rhea coming to her home country, trying to beat the person she's never fucking beat. Oh.
See, and that's another thing, while we're at it, I don't like the fact that we're doing the Crown Jewel title again.
I don't like the fact that it's a ring now.
No, it's the belt too. It's not just the ring. There's the belt. There's the belt too. Unless they're not flying the belts from Saudi Arabia and they're just giving them a ring. Which to me, I would have preferred them not do the Crown Jewel title, do Io versus Rhea, and do Drew as the champion, because Cody and Drew both pitched for Randy Orton to accidentally cost Cody the title. And I would have preferred that over what we got.
Yeah.
And what we're getting. Cody versus Seth, I'm sure will be fine, but we all know the Vision's going to interfere. We all know most likely Seth Rollins wins. So why are we doing it? It's like Cena versus Lesnar. It's just like, we don't need this. No one asked for it. So why are we doing it?
Like I said, I mean, it's at first he was starting off great, but now it's like he's turning into fucking Vince Jr.
Yep. Oh, I'll get to that.
Yeah, Triple H was just like, I'm gonna bring back this person. Vince didn't know what to do with these fucking people, and then like half of those people, Triple H was like, fuck them. I don't need them either. And now he's
Strowman, Karrion Kross, fucking
Dakota
Kai, Dexter. Well, no, he's still using Dexter Lumis, but who else is gone?
This is a tag team champion.
You're right. Yeah.
But like,
there's so many that are gone. That came, Authors of Pain, fucking all these people. Eric Young, fucking, they brought all these people back and did nothing with them. Like, what?
And that's right.
And B-Fab outlasted both Top Dollar and Ashante.
And now Triple H is just like big surprises, and we get fucking Brock Lesnar, which, to be fair, was a big surprise, but not one we fucking wanted. I don't know. All right. Oh yeah, and I changed my grade on that to 4.5 just to appease people, but I still think the bigger money would have been with EO on that. Not that I have anything against Stephanie, but although fucking, oh man, I saw pictures of that match all throughout Facebook the day after, because ass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Miles Bourne is a lucky man.
Next up was the anticipated mixed tag match. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch taking on CM Punk. Oh, I'm sorry. AJ's husband and AJ Lee. I wrote down, why did Pat leave? Apparently, we don't know. I did like the sign in the crowd that said, worst couple ever. Oh, yeah, and I wrote down, this is the feud that'll never end. Listen, but Punk and fucking Seth, I mean, come on, it was money at first, but now I'm starting to get a little fatigue on it.
Yeah.
This needs to be the fucking end. Right here. This match right here needs to be the fucking. I have a feeling there's one more down the pipeline.
There's definitely one more, because AJ is probably going to go after Becky for the Intercontinental.
That's fine. Let those two go at it, but like
that's a way to continue it, though, too. If you think about it, you don't need Punk versus Rollins. Although I don't know what else Punk could do right now, unless he moved him to SmackDown.
I would not count on Seth winning. I think Orton helps him set up Orton versus Cody.
So Orton joins the Vision?
I don't think he joins the Vision.
Or is this
maybe he just does it to, maybe it could be an accident, or he just does it to fuck Cody. Like, I'm not part of the Vision. I just did it because I like Cody.
I guess.
I did it because I'm an apex predator. I did
it for The Rock.
That'd be great. Why'd you do it, Randy? I did it for The Rock. If you smell, and he just comes out, and we're like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Where were we? What is this?
I don't think we see The Rock until he knows for sure if he's going to be nominated for an Oscar for Smashing Machine. Which there's talk he might.
I don't even think we're going to see him then.
Well, I don't think so either. We're not going to see him until Saudi Mania. Because apparently until Saudi Mania, WrestleMania 43. Because apparently one of the conditions of that Mania apparently is that The Rock versus Roman Reigns is the main event. They also want John Cena versus Braun Breaker, Shawn Michaels versus Gunther, CM Punk versus Steve Austin, and fucking what was the other one? I think it was somebody, Undertaker versus maybe Seth Rollins.
Well, they're not going to get 3 of those.
Shawn Michaels has already said no. Undertaker has already said no. Cena's not going to do it.
Yeah, it seems like I said, you're not going to get 3 of those.
You might get Austin and The Rock for Austin versus Punk and Roman versus Rock, but
can you say the alphabet backwards? I can whip your ass backwards.
You want a beer? No. You want a whiskey? No.
Can you say the alphabet backwards? I can whip your ass backwards. One of my favorite fucking. All right. Keep getting sidetracked. They threw. I think it was Rollins or Becky pushed them, one of the two. But like, could Punk hit the fucking steel steps like any softer?
Oh, that was Becky.
That was Becky. Yeah, I mean, God, he hit the. God, he might as well just put pillows and blankets on the fucking steel steps the way he hit it. Fuck. Great missed tag spot. I called it. I saw it coming, but I knew it. It was still good. Rollins started doing the skip to mock AJ. You look more like Tatanka doing it. Go back and look at it. You'll see fucking Tatanka. I'm telling you. He's one step away from just doing the with it and shit. Just like fucking Tatanka. Now, when AJ, one of the things we brought up when AJ Lee returned was like I was afraid she was going to be a diva in a women's world, and when she came in, what'd she do? She did a fucking Fez press. She was just putting the boots to Becky, and I was like, "Yep, there it is. She's just doing the diva shit." But she turned it up. Yep. She started doing all this other shit, and I was just like, "Okay, all right." She fucking
the back exploder, the fucking she. For her to have been away for 10 years, it sure didn't look like it. There were a couple of the punches at first. I was like, "Ooh, she's rusty," and then she did all the other shit. And I'm like,
"Yeah, exactly." Like when she came in, she did the Fez press and the fucking. I was just like, I was like, I called it. But then, she got a hell of a lot better as the match went on. I just wrote down AJ Lee backhanded. She must have backhanded somebody.
She slapped the shit out of.
That's who it. It was Rollins.
Yeah.
She smacked him, then she did a fucking backhand. I was like, yeah. Now, okay, I think you brought this up on one of your fucking up your ass segments, but I've noticed on this show, I think it was for the main event, this match, and possibly the women's. I don't think they went to the floor that much in the women's, but the referees are just blatantly not counting.
There's another portion of this match that the referee fucked up. I have it noted, the ref leeway shit is bullshit. They were out in the crowd for more than 10 seconds. They were for more than a count of 10, I should say. They were out there for
it wasn't even like, "Hey, guys, get in here." Jessica Carr was just standing there. Just
Another thing, though, AJ and Becky weren't the legal competitors in the ring at the finish of the match. I gave this 2.5. AJ returning and being as good as she was the best part of this, because you had the leeway in the count out, so why was it a count? Why were count out rules there? And then you had Becky and AJ hadn't been tagged in, so they were not the legal competitors in the match when the submission happened. Something similar happened at Worlds Collide with the 8-man tag. The legal men in the match were not the two that ended the match.
But in Lucha Libre, you can leave the ring and another person can come in.
That's fair. Okay, I didn't realize that. So that I can't make that comparison. But in this, AJ and Becky were not the legal competitors. If you wanted to make it a tornado tag, just make it a tornado tag, because that's what it pretty much turned into anyway. there was so much they just did not pay attention to their own rules in this match that it just didn't. Like I say, 2.5. It just didn't sit right. This whole show overall didn't sit right. Besides Io versus Stephanie,
I was high, so I gave it a 4. But it's probably not 4 territory. I don't know. Let's say 3.5. I did like the bump that AJ took on that fucking table. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed it for what it was. Again, I was high, so I don't know. All right, next we have the main event. Before the main event, we have Undertaker coming out with.
This was the surprise.
Well, here's where I thought he was going with this. He was talking to Stephanie and everything, and he was like, "Can I sit there?" He's doing it, and he was like, "I've always wanted to do this," and I was just like, "If this motherfucker announces the attendance, I'm gonna turn this goddamn show off."
That's what I thought it was.
You know, I was like, he was like, oh, boys, we're going to do this tonight. I was like, oh, fuck, he's going to announce the goddamn attendance. You know, but then he was like, I'm going to induct you into, which, okay, they're inducting Stephanie into the Hall of Fame, which they've shown Vince on the show now. And they kind of reference him. They say Vince McMahon and stuff like that. I think Stephanie McMahon is a proxy for Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I do too.
You know? Because, like, what the other unknown McMahon, Declan, where the fuck that is.
There's Shane's son.
Shane's son? Oh, that's his son? Really?
Declan, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The football player? Yeah, that's Shane's son.
I had no idea. I thought it was another McMahon. I mean, obviously it's another McMahon, but you know what I mean.
Another one of Vince's kids? No, they only
have another one of Vince's kids, yeah. So he was like, oh, well, Shane and Vince should be in there. I was like, well, if Vince does ever fucking go in, it's either going to be A, a long time away, or B, after he's dead.
Yeah.
You know, and Shane, I don't know what their deal with Shane is. I don't know. So I think Stephanie going in is going to be a proxy for all of them. You know, that's going to be your best way of getting
a McMahon in there again.
Yeah, exactly.
Stephanie, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I don't know. I thought it was going to be bad. I was like, once they announced it, I was like, oh, the internet's going to tear that apart.
It's a little early to be announcing a Hall of Fame inductee.
But to be fair, I mean, even though she wasn't really a wrestler, former women's champion, but I mean, all the creative stuff she's done, she did run the company for a little bit. You know, she has all this other shit that she's done for the company. So I mean, they're in a weird way, Tim White, but that was Warrior Award. So in a weird way, they're putting their first real creative person in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh, no Cody Vader, of course. So -5 stars there. I'm sorry, and y'all can fight me on this, but the reverse Alabama slam into the stairs should have been the finish.
Yeah.
Shit was done. I winced when I saw that. I was just like, motherfucker. You know?
Yeah.
Good dive by Drew. Drew did a dive, and the headbutt I thought was kind of cool. And
I'm so sick of the fucking Cody Rhodes.
I'm tired of all those fucking.
I love Boney M, so for them to still be using that, I'm like, fuck off. I want to be able to listen to Daddy Cool without hearing dumbass wrestling chants. Daddy Cool, without thinking Cody Rhodes or Briggs go away. Like, no, come on.
Roman Reigns, fucking phenomenal. I think they did one for AJ Styles.
I think I've heard EO Sky. Like,
no. Oh my god. And kind of a weak finish.
Yeah. When we hadn't got any real surprises up to this point, I was like, Randy's gonna cost Cody somehow. Drew's gonna be champ. Sammy wins the Rumble. Sammy versus Drew at WrestleMania. Excellent. And then the finish went off about as good as a fart in church. I gave this 3 stars because the match was fine, but it was a very anticlimactic ending. I mean, the mixed tag should have been the main event, considering it was the best built match outside of the tag match, which you couldn't make the main event. You couldn't have made Stephanie versus Io as the main event because people wouldn't have bought it. Obviously, I went with Cena versus Lesnar first because of what it was. That left Punk and AJ Lee, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. You end the show with Punk and AJ and bring out Larry, even have the whole family out there for the end of the show.
Well, yeah, I think if you're going to end on such a lackluster match like this, which I gave 2, I did have it at 3.5, but then once I looked at my notes, I was like, it's just 2.5. You got to have something big happen.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, Cody wins. See you next month in Perth. Like, okay, thanks. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, Stephanie versus Io was terrific, but this was like a 6 out of 10.
Well, the thing that's been churning in my brain about this show the whole time, this was the first show on the ESPN app and everything. And, if you really break this down, it was kind of like pro wrestling, the pilot. By which I mean, if somebody just happened to stumble across ESPN and they've never seen WWE before, this is an introduction because you have Lesnar and Cena, you have Stephanie Becker and Io Sky doing wrestling, you have a mixed tag match, you have a main event for a world title. I mean, like you get like the general basis of pro wrestling here. I'm not saying it's great. There could have been some, a little bit more spices added in there, a little bit more salt and pepper. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's what it kind of acted as for me. It kind of looked like pro wrestling, the fucking pilot. This is a show you show somebody like, here, you want to get into pro wrestling? Watch this. And I don't mean that on that like, oh, this show's so awesome, you got to see it. No, I just mean like, if you've never seen fucking pro wrestling before, this is, a sample of WWE. This is what you show somebody.
Yeah.
With that being said, you know what? Fucking, I'm not mad at the C rating that ESPN. I just think it's funny that ESPN gave him $5 billion and rated it a C. Because like if I were grading it, that's probably where I'd give it to, a C.
Yeah.
I'm about on board with them. Like, I like the tag match, the other tag match, the bronze and everything. Mixed tag was kind of fun too, but other than that, I was just like, Lesnar and Cena took time out of my life I'll never get back. Plus, it took 21 minutes for the bell to ring. But other than that, what'd you say, 6?
Yeah.
I'll go 7.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. So that was our review of WrestlePalooza. We're going to get to the other segments, I'm just saying. But we will be back. What's the next event? Perth? Crown Jewel? Yeah. We'll be back for Crown Jewel. Coming soon here. We're not going to do the NXT show. Sorry if you wanted to see it. We're not doing it. We just do this shit for fun. We're not doing every fucking show now. We never speed round fucking Worlds Collide. Let's speed round that real quick. So what was the first match?
First was the 8-man tag. So you had Laredo Kid, La Parca, Octagon Jr., and Masquerita Sagrada, formerly known as El Torito.
I did not know that until he said that on the fucking show.
Masquerita Sagrada, who has also been in WWE before outside of El Torito as Masquerita Sagrada in the juniors division.
I was fucking when Conan said like, well, before he was a bull for the Matadors, I was like,
Yep.
Oh, I'll be a son of a bitch.
And then you had the LWO, Joaquin Wild, Cruz del Toro, and then Lince Dorado and
Abismo Negro.
Mini Abismo Negro, whatever his name was.
He's mini when he's like almost as tall as fucking Joaquin Wild.
As tall as the fucking referee.
Yeah,
and he's no mini.
I thought it was a fun 8-man tag, but it was missing some cheeseburgers.
See, I didn't realize he had been replaced with Laredo until as it was happening. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have known that. Because it actually, having gone and watched it, I watched it earlier today, it was actually a pretty fun match.
We were actually going to do a full-on review of it, but like I got a message from Nick before the show started. He was like, fuck the show, and I'm not watching these goddamn puppets and fucking cheeseburgers. I'm not. And I was like, all right, so I didn't take notes or anything. So Nick's like, oh, okay, I got one more match to watch on that show, and then I'm
because I thought we had already talked about speed running it, so that's why I watched it.
I thought we were reviewing both, so that's why I was just like, fuck it, I ain't taking notes. Oh. Like, fuck these puppets and shit. I was like, all right. From someone who loves the Muppets so much.
Look, I can love the Muppets without liking fucking Demon Ito and fucking cheeseburgers. Now, Lola Vice, I will say, I've been starting to come around on Lola Vice, even though matches don't need ass shaking, especially when there's puppets and all the other shit. But I just, man, like, I don't need goofy shit with my wrestling.
What was the next match? Was that the next match?
Fabi Apache and Natalia, the number one contender match. That Natty needs to be in WWE.
Took time out of my life that I'll never get back.
I didn't mind this. Didn't mind it. Didn't hate it. 3-star match. That Natty needs to be in WWE, though, because, like, I'm sold. I don't give a shit about Natalia with the stupid cowboy hat and the boat and all this shit. Give me scrappy Natty Neidhart that just wants to beat somebody up. Hell yeah.
I guess.
After that, it was the fucking tag title match. Pagano and Psycho Clown versus the New Day that ended with the Wyatts for some fuck reason.
Yeah, right.
I
thought it went on just a little too long for me.
Yeah. It was more like Pagano and Psycho Clown had to get all their spots in. Even the red mask, which is still cool.
Yeah, because once we got like that deep in the match, I was like, I guess he's not doing the rip mask spot, but then they saved it for Xavier, and I was like, got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I loved the Muppets growing up. Nick still loves the Muppets, and he's like 53.
Hey, I'm 36, thank you. And the Muppet Show is coming back for at least one show next year with Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, I don't really care much for Sabrina Carpenter. She's talented, but But damn, I hope it does well, because they've said if it does well, they might fully revive it. It's Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg that are working on it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Come on. Please work out. I fucking love Muppets, man. They made new Funko Pops. I got to get all, well, maybe not Pepe the King Prawn, but all the others, I got to get those. Kermit on the Log.
What did he do to you?
I see. Pepe he didn't do anything to me. I just don't really.
Okay.
Gonzo's gonna come with Camilla. I think it's gone. Maybe it's Janice that comes with the chicken. I don't know. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Why would Janice come with the chicken?
I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
All right, what was the next one?
Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana versus Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez.
6 stars.
Fucking.
Come on, man. Fucking Layeska did a tope to Dimonito.
Are you fucking kidding me?
6 stars.
Fuck that, man. 2.5 at best. I like Mr. Iguana, don't get me wrong, but Finn Balor literally played 3 different gimmicks across 3 different shows in 2 weeks.
That's called diversity right there.
I'm not stupid. Come on, man. Face on NXT doing the that whole thing, and then I got a fucking puppet.
Well, that was Homecoming. Even Shayna Baszler was a quote-unquote face for that show. You know?
Shayna Baszler also isn't technically an employee right now, so I was like, hey, Shayna's here.
Yeah.
I get, like I said before, I get Layeska. $60 is too much for that goofy looking puppet when you can get a much nicer one on Amazon for $40. And even Logan Paul feeding, giving Layeska Prime and actually pouring it in there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck off.
Come on.
It makes me think of Jim Cornette when I'm like, I don't want this goofy shit, the silly, stupid shit in my wrestling.
Layeska did a tope to Dimonito.
It is a puppet. 2 puppets. One that doesn't even make sense. Why does Finn Balor, as Finn Balor, have Demonito as a puppet? Why doesn't he just be the demon? What? Oh, well, they had to show more merchandise for absurd money, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah. You gonna shell out $100 for Demonito puppet?
Do you have $100 to give me?
Nope.
Okay then. You give me $100, I'll be more than happy to buy one.
Like fuck.
I'll settle for the 60 for Layeska.
If you want a puppet on the show, I got a Goofy, a Donald Duck, a Minnie Mouse, and a Mickey Mouse. I can bring any of them on. You want a puppet co-host? Well, I can even do the voice. Oh, yup.
Just next time I'm live, I don't even fucking tell you. I'm just doing the podcast with a puppet. What do you think, Demonito? Well, I think that the match was really good. All right, well, what was next?
Next match was El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. defending the AAA Latin American Championship versus JD McDonough, Ethan Page, and Dragon Lee.
Once Dr. Wagner, for the sake of time, I'm just going to call him Dr. Wagner. Once Dr. Wagner fucking won, I was like, well, Dominic's winning.
Yep. Yeah, I knew that too. I was like, yeah. But I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it was a fun little fatal 4-way. You know.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly I certainly see why like they have had Ethan Page at both Worlds Collides, because he can work with pretty much anybody.
Yeah, and like why
JD McDonough for the thing.
JD McDonough did fantastic.
Oh yeah, they were probably the two stars in the match. Like to really put over Dr. Wagner, like they did well.
Mm-hmm.
3 stars. I mean, it was all right.
And the main event, of course, was Dominic versus Vikingo for the AAA title. And I thought they were gonna do it. I was just like, oh, Vikingo is gonna win. Then I forgot. I always forget about fucking El Grande. I was like, oh, Judgment Day came out. They're off. This is it right here. And then he pulled the ref out. I was like, son of a bitch. I always forget about that.
Speaking of him, I loved the Los Americanos promo on Raw. That was fantastic. I was laughing so hard at that. Like, the Los Americanos. I was like, yes. And the AI and everything again, too. It was just like, this is terrific.
I still think they should be called the Coast.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought it was an okay match. Doesn't really. I don't know. The Vikingo we're seeing in WWE. I don't know if he's playing it safe.
Yeah.
Or if they're telling him to play it safe. I don't know, but
it's not Vikingo.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the Vikingo that I've seen on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or even in AEW.
Yeah, exactly. I think he did like that one. He did like one cool maneuver that I thought was cool. Where he stood on the second rope outside and did a 450 to the inside. I thought that was cool, but like other than that, I haven't really seen the Vikingo that I've seen. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I thought it was a decent show.
I mean, yeah, it was there. Like, I mean, it wasn't like a 5-star masterpiece, but it was entertaining enough that you could get through it.
Yeah, the only 5-star match they had, or 6-star match they had, was Lola Vice and Iguana versus Balor and Roxanne Perez. That was if that doesn't win the Slammy Award for match of the fucking year, then you know what are we even fucking doing anymore?
Get the fuck out of here.
Do I have to say it again? Layeska, Tope, to Demonito. Like,
too old for that shit.
When you stop having fun, you start getting old.
Oh, I guess I'm getting old, man, because I fucking nah.
Money has changed you, Nick.
If it had changed me, I'd be. Oh, I forget the line. It would have moved me to a bigger house.
Well, you invested some of it, so you couldn't really.
Yeah, that's true.
So can't just buy a house and.
I am getting a good return on that investment, so I can't complain.
And you can't give me $100 for Demonito.
No, because I spent. Look, I spent good money for plane tickets this round, and I want to have some at the side because I try and limit how much I spend.
Don't think of it as like, hey, I'm giving Will $100 for a puppet. Think of it as like, I'm giving
the puppet.
I'm giving Will $100 for an investment for the show.
If you want puppets, like I said, I got some puppets in there. I got some old socks too. If you want, I can like jazz up an old sock. Like a lizard. And...
We'll have Socko on the show.
I have a Socko upstairs, actually.
Me too. I got one somewhere. I don't know where he is.
It's signed by Mick Foley.
Okay, mine's not signed. Mine's the one that came with the DVD when it came out.
Oh, okay, yeah, mine's signed with blood drop.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, Nick, I got a question for you. What's up your ass?
Triple H is booking. This is not black and gold NXT Triple H. This is Vince Light. Raw has been very repetitive. It feels like we get the same thing over and over and over again. SmackDown isn't much better. There's been so many inconsistencies, like B-Fab with the Street Profits goes months without, suddenly back with them. Going back to Bayley versus Roxanne when they just kind of abandoned that near WrestleMania when the tag title thing came up. Mm-hmm. Jacob Fatu is nowhere to be found. For some reason, JC Mateo and Tala Tonga aren't with Solo anymore. It's just Tonga Loa. Fucking the shit with NXT Homecoming, the like it just, even Cody as champion, it just feels old. It doesn't feel fresh. It doesn't feel like they're really putting effort in. It's just like, we're going to go with what we think has worked before. Rusev suddenly wanting the Intercontinental title.
Well, I think I have a feeling that, like, okay, we got to give John Cena one more title run. I think that really fucking put a wrench into some plans here for some reason.
Yeah, I think so too. Too, because it just sums up.
Now that, like, they gave John Cena the title run, they're like, all right, let's get it back on Cody. We'll get back on track. And we're like, fuck that track now.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, fuck it. You know?
Like, why didn't Jacob Fatu go after Solo again? Like, why was he just flying with Sami Zayn going after Solo? Why did Sami Zayn suddenly, a few months ago, Paul Heyman was like, you go to SmackDown, I'll get you a WWE Championship match. And then a few months later, he's just like, I'm on SmackDown and I want the US title.
Well, maybe that offer is no longer valid.
But still, why would he? It didn't make sense booking wise. It doesn't make sense. I wish Shawn Michaels would go to the main roster booking and Triple H and William Regal would be booking NXT. Because NXT right now is the most consistent WWE show for storylines, for even starting stuff, finishing stuff. Everything about NXT that can be consistent is. They're using everybody that they can. They're like trying to feature as many as they can, and things make sense. There's reasons for matches to happen. There's reasons for people to be around others. Like, whereas on SmackDown and Raw, it's just like, we'll do this again, I guess. And we've been teasing the Street Profits breaking up for 2 years. Shit or get off the pot. And not to mention Solo's all over the place. It's just, I don't know. We looked at Triple H as this great booker, the savior. But as time has gone on, outside of around WrestleMania 40, because of the fan backlash, his booking really hasn't been that good. And let's remember, it was Vince that started the bloodline, not Triple H. It was Vince's booking.
I mean, that storyline started in the Thunderdome.
It started 2020. Yeah, the Thunderdome.
It was technically I mean, you could technically say it started with the Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Hell in a Cell, I Quit match.
It started as soon as Paul Heyman was shown on the couch next to Roman Reigns.
I guess you could say that too, yeah.
That is when it started. Honestly, like, outside of the bloodline and that whole story arc, was anything really that good even around WrestleMania 40? Because I wouldn't say it was. Maybe I'm wrong, but so far, Triple H isn't the booker that we think he is, and that is what's up my ass.
Yeah, I mean, some of it I agree with. Like some of the shit that he's deciding, I'm just like, Vince would have did this.
How many times do we need to see Nia Jax in a match with Tiffany Stratton?
Well, to be fair, they did give us a little break, and then they put her back in there with her.
But again, why are we still doing it, though?
Here's why I think they're doing it.
Finish up Blake Monroe and Tiffany Stratton, or Jordan Grace, and call up Blake Monroe.
I think they're doing it again because I think they're going to use her as a pawn to get the title on Jade.
See, but here's the problem I have with that. I don't think Stephanie Vaquer can carry Jade Cargill the way they think that she can. I kind of think Nia Jax is winning that because, to me, you need to legitimize Stephanie more, and the way to do that is to have her beat Nia Jax. I hate it because I don't think Nia should be winning the title again right now, but I don't think Stephanie versus Tiffany would be good. I don't think Stephanie can carry Jade just yet. That leaves Nia. That's where I'm at. I don't like it, but
I think Steffi and Tiffy would be okay.
It would be okay.
I think you're right about Jade and Steph, but because we're right, I'm pretty sure that's where they're going to go.
Yeah, I think so too. So that Tiffany doesn't have to be pinned. I do think that's the way they go. I just don't. I worry about Jade versus Stephanie because I just don't think Stephanie is at a point where she can carry Jade the way that Jade needs to be carried.
I mean, come on, bro. Didn't you hear? She can't even cut a promo, bro. Which I'm like, isn't that why they fired fucking Andrade? Because he couldn't learn English, and now here she is, like, on with her broken English.
They fired Andrade because of drugs.
Oh,
I guess. Unconfirmed.
Well, I heard like him not learning English was also part of it.
Yeah.
You know, but like still.
And he refused to go to AAA. They wanted him in AAA, and he refused, but that's because of the CMLL connection. Because he's a CMLL guy, not a AAA guy. So it's the betrayal thing. It's the same kind of thing why you wouldn't see Penta and Phoenix and CMLL, because they were central to AAA. So who's devoted to what company they stay with.
Or Andrade could just get off his ass and do his job.
Yeah. You don't want to be taken seriously, fucking learn English, jackass.
Well, that's not true, because I don't eat at other sandwich places because of where I work. So.
Well, okay, that's fair.
You know, so. All right, and we usually have an after segment type of thing, but tonight we're just gonna fucking can that. We're gonna do a little condensed show. We'll probably do it on the next show for Perth. Or Crown Jewel. I don't know why I keep calling that show Perth. Crown Jewel. Oh, yeah. Crown Jewel. But we will give you guys, something that we always end the show with, and that is a vintage pick of the week, which it could be anything. It could be a pay-per-view. It could be a match. It could be a commercial. Something unique wrestling. Who knows what we're going to give you. So, Nick, what's your vintage pick of the week?
Kind of off the cuff here, like just kind of random. I was thinking about the team of Maven and Simon Dean last night.
Mm-hmm.
For some fuck reason, I don't know. So I just plugged in YouTube, Maven and Simon Dean, and it came up with Maven and Simon Dean versus Chad Russell Simpson, whoever the fuck he is, and CM Punk from Sunday Night Heat, April 17th, 2005.
Damn. Who won?
Maven and Simon Dean.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. CM Punk was on the other side. It could have went either way.
But he was still in developmental at that point.
Yeah, I know, but still, it could have went either way. You know,
that's fair. But yeah, it was like one of those introductory.
Saturday Night Heat. It was Saturday Night Heat. It could have been like the Jobber's game and
Velocity.
What? He lost the job. You know, could have been one of those situations. Mine, I don't have the exact date or anything like that, but it's a great NWA World Heavyweight title match. I may have mentioned it before, but Jeff Jarrett versus Raven from like one of the early TNA shows. I don't know which one, but it's a great.
Is that the one that Raven won?
No, he won the King of the Mountain when he finally won the NWA title.
But he defended it against Jeff Jarrett again.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's...
Then Rhino beat Jarrett after that.
Yeah, I got you. No, this is like... I think they were still doing the weekly pay-per-views.
Oh, shit, that's old school.
Yeah. So, it's a great match. Yeah, it's a great match, yeah. So, all right. There's the bell, so we know what that means. That signifies the end of the three-way dance this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our review of WrestlePalooza, and we will be back soon. I don't know when is Crown Jewel?
October the 11th, I think.
October 11th. Okay, so we get a little bit of time. All right. And, we're just going to watch NXT Invasion, I guess is what No Mercy. That's what
No Mercy, which, I mean...
I'm down.
I love the Invasion stuff.
The only match that's really bothering me is just like fucking... Please, Shawn Michaels, if for some reason you ever fucking see this, please, for the love of God, make up your fucking mind with Javon Evans.
Yeah.
Like, here he is, fucking opening match again.
With Josh Briggs.
Which, I like Josh Briggs.
I guess.
And plus, we get a weapon steel cage match with...
I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be sick. When is that this weekend?
Saturday.
It'd be too far gone to speed run that. All right. So that's going to do it for us here. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you guys on the next one. So be breezy.